Butcher's World, it's party time. Excellent.
Can you get how high I bunny up? And do like really like on the front wheel, like that's dialed. When it blows your hat up, that means you did good. Welcome back to episode 33, and I'm crashing over here. Hopefully we get some BMX riding done, but we got a lot of shit going on this week, and we're leaving to Milwaukee on Monday. What is it? Wednesday? It's Wednesday. So, it's not? It's Thursday. It's Thursday. So stay tuned, and thanks for watching. Help me load up the bikes. Garrett, you dang dinged my bike. Gotta load her up. You need help?
Maybe.
Bring her in. Come on. Testing her out.
Fuck those things, man.
Dude, don't drop it. It's gonna leak gas. This is why we can have nice things. This is like just race shit, you know? Like, look at that. Would you look at that?
This is a no comment moment.
Bro, that's dialed. Alrighty, we're gonna go to Menifee, California and say what's up to my buddy Barry and hopefully hook some bicycles in his backyard. He's got a pretty cool setup back there. Some dirt jumps, resi pad, quarter pipe, hopefully some beers. We're gonna go say what's up to him. Fucking love this van. It's like 700 knee braces everywhere and straps and trinkets. Alrighty, so we're at Barry's house right now. Gonna shred some backyard BMX. He's got a pretty cool setup back here. Test out my new fucking Robo Knee CTI brace. Pretty excited to be riding BMX right now. Fuck it. Good enough. So, Barry, he's a BMX, mountain bike, kind of anything with two wheels extraordinaire. I ended up meeting him at Tracker Cross. He came and raced with his chick, breaking out a Sportster and started hooking in on the jumps with us and everything. So pretty stoked to be at his house. Hooked him up with some Rusty Butcher parts, some clothing, and he's fucking pushing me to do backflips. I think I backflipped it before I cleared it. I haven't flipped in so long, dude. That was the scariest shit ever. But if I didn't hug it, I would have pitched out for sure. fucking felt good. All right, we just showed up to Vance and Hines. We're about to say what's up to these guys and go into their dyno room and see how my Street Rod 750 is doing. We got it tuned, the TBR pipes dial, the S&S air cleaner, and the Vance and Hines tuner on it. So let's go check it out. Am I allowed to do that here?
You are. Wouldn't be the first time.
All right.
Better or worse?
Good. Fuck, I forgot it's got no kickstand now. I'm like reaching for
You
it.
wanted me to play with this?
Yeah. That still freaks me out every time. So last week we did a walkthrough on my Street Rod 750. This week we're going to do my Sportster race bike, and slowly but surely we're going to get through the whole fleet and kind of give you guys an idea of the things we do on these bikes. So to start off on this walkthrough, we're going to start from the front end and we're going to go top to bottom on this thing. So we run ODI grips on this thing, and then we have Vortex handlebars. On this bike particular, I run the 7/8 and I actually take off the crossbar. Probably when I crash good enough, they're going to bend easy, but it looks cool, and I really like the 7/8 on these. I run an ASV lever. These are converted to fit on the Sportster through a buddy of mine, SK Machine, Wampy. And then from there, we run Cycler Pro Bend hand guards. So this is pretty good for hooligan racing because we all smash into each other, and you kind of just bounce off when you have hand guards. Then from there, we're going to go to the triple trees. These are Weiss Racing. They are 43 mil to fit the R6 front end. I had top line tubes, coat these tubes black, which you can barely see, but they have black tubes. And then we do a yellow number plate, fork boots, dial in the suspension a little bit. I didn't really do anything to it besides put heavy oil in it and adjust it. Then 19-inch front wheel, and then we have a spool hub and a Shinko front tire. So that pretty much takes care of the front end on this hooligan bike. So now we're going to go to the middle and start on the right side of this thing. So obviously we're running the TBR carbon exhaust on this sucker. I don't know where the hell this thing came from, but this foot pedal is a screw-on pin, so we ended up putting an Ollie Art shifter peg on there, which is a foldable one, so I crash, my brake lever won't break. Biltwell foot pegs, the Norman Bates foot pegs. We do S&S teardrop air cleaners on a stock CV carb. As far as the motor upgrades go, I probably have the last in existence S&S cam cover, so I've been trying to get them to make them again. But we do run a hooligan kit, and this has S&S super stock heads. This bike is beyond fast because of that. Rusty Butcher hard parts sprocket cover, and then we do a chain kit, which is, I believe my gearing right now is 2348, which is a lowbrow bolt-on kit that we always get, and then we do a EK black and gold chain. So now we're going to switch on to basically the top of my bike. Right now we're running, or we've always ran the lowbrow Tsunami fenders. They bolt on, they're super lightweight. If I crash on them, it's easy to get another one. And then from there we run a Saddleman seat. So Saddleman just did these based on the Speed Merchant Saddleman seat, and we did our own custom cover on it. So I put my logo on it and did the black and white stripes. It looks like Beetlejuice, pretty much matches our whole look. And from there, everyone always asks about this tank. These are Omar's fiberglass replica tanks. We bought them online. I don't know much more about it than that. So we mounted that on there. It's super slim, barely holds any gas. It's pretty much a race only tank. And then from there on the top, only thing else we have is a rock form mount, which most of you guys know I like to do live videos when I race. So I'll clip my phone in there super easy, switch to live mode and throw a video on, and that thing doesn't go anywhere. I've ridden races, jumps, everything, trails, hills, everything, and the phone has never fallen off. So now we're off to the rear end of my bike. So on the rear, we started with the Fox shocks. We run the Rusty Butcher Edition Fox. They're 14 inches. They have easy click adjusters from a hard setting to medium to soft. So anytime I ride, I just switch to the setting that I like the most. And then we do 19-inch rear, as usual for flat track. Topped it off with a Shinko tire. These things are easy to order. They're cheap, they're awesome, and they last, which is good in the hooligan world because we blow through tires a lot. And then we got Lindell Racing rotors on this thing, topped off with a Brembo caliper, and that pretty much takes care of the rear end on this. So now we're off to the left side of my bike. A few little things I want to point out. So we run anti-gravity batteries on most of my bikes. They're tiny, they're super lightweight. They kind of get that thing out of your leg's way. And then from there we run Recluse clutch. This is a new option that we've been doing this year, and they pretty much make it so you don't stall in the corners. And then last but not least, we run hammerhead shifter. So it's got the bendy tip on there in case I crash. It doesn't break my shifter. So that pretty much takes care of my race bike. And just so you guys know, these are 9603 platforms, and hope you guys get into it as well. God damn it, Garrett, I told you not to film the fucking 805 race fuel. That's our secret. All right, so that Harley Davidson Street Rod 750 powered fucking Bilwall goggle TBR exhaust bike handle real good out there, you know, and I think we're ready for Mama Tried. You know, it's fucking time to crack open some cold ones, you know, and fucking we're just gonna get ready. We'll see you guys in Milwaukee. Oh yeah, and don't forget to subscribe and do all that bullshit.